Welcome back, guys. And today I want to talk about Sony's newest IP, Returnal. Now, there's been a lot of talk in the game community about this game. A lot of people love it. Some people are upset with some of the gameplay mechanics. Some people don't even want to play it at all because of the gameplay mechanics. And today, I want to give you my opinion about me experiencing my first role-like game ever. This is the first role-like game I ever played before, and I'm really excited to tell you my experience. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. What makes Returnal so interesting is the roguelike elements, in my opinion. And as I said before, roguelike games have our unique procedural generated levels and permanent depth. And throughout this game, you are scavenging for certain upgrades and weapons to help you take advantage of the gameplay. And I think that the gameplay itself is phenomenal. I mean, it's very intense, very difficult, and you will die a lot. And I think that's what makes this game so interesting. And another part of the role like element that I love about Returnal is that there's when you get to a certain level, you get certain items in the level that you permanently keep, like a handgun or certain type of upgrade that allows you to traverse throughout the level. These things are things that you get through progression, and they're not taken away even at the death. But there are similar elements that are similar to that the upgrade that you have that will be taken away. So, like a handgun is one that you keep even after you die. But if you had a shotgun or assault type of weapon, that is taken away. And these weapons help you take advantage of the amazing gameplay. And I think that what makes the game so much more intense and so much more fun in itself. And I love it. I never really tried a roguelike game before. This is my first real experience with one. And I think the reason why I'm more open to playing some genres like this is because of Dark Soul games like Demon Souls. Now, Sakura Died Twice is something like a Demon Soul game or a Dark Soul game, but it's not. When you look at them two games, I feel like they're a lot different because Sakura Died Twice is a lot faster. The gameplay element is a lot faster, and I don't consider it like a Dark Soul game or a Demon Soul game because them games have a certain level of feel to them that is very different from Sakura Died Twice. But this roguelike game, Returnal, is really interesting and really intense. I think I've died about 100 times on the first level or dungeon, if you prefer, and it's really interesting. And I think that because they have certain elements that you get through progression that you keep, it makes it even more interesting because it gives you a incentive to go back and try to beat the level again. Now, if they took everything away and you had to go back to the beginning without a weapon or anything like that, and because these worlds change, like the first time you played through, you may not encounter an enemy until maybe 2 3 minutes into the level. Where when you die, you may encounter enemy at the beginning when you start the level up again. And I think to me that's what makes this game so much fun, and that they have certain elements that you keep even after death will gives you a incentive to continue playing. Now, like I said before, I've died about 100 times on this first level and still haven't beat it yet. But that's what makes it interesting. Now, some of them people in the gaming community are upset because there's no type of save for this game that keeps them from actually wanting to play it for a while and then stop and go do other things because they have lives. And with this game, you can't shut your system off and keep certain elements you have if you did not die. Once you log out the game, all that stuff that's not permanent is taken away. And so some people can be playing this game for 2 3 hours and get some type of unique equipment that they want to keep. The only way to keep that equipment and keep the game going without having to turn it off is put it in a rest mode. And you heard what's been going on with the PlayStation 5 since the launch of it. The rest mode can possibly break your console. And because it's so hard to get another PlayStation 5 console in today's climate, that's something that people don't want to risk. And I think that's one of the big frustrations in the gaming community about Returnal. Now, there's been talks by the developers and Sony about how to fix this. Now, there's only been talks, there's been no confirmation on it. But it's something I think that they really need to do for people that have lives outside of playing video games. I mean, a lot of us adults have wives, kids, jobs, careers, and we can't sit for several hours at a time throughout the week to play this game, no matter how engaging and addictive it is. And I have to say, it's really engaging and addictive. I mean, I have put in about 10, 13 hours so far in it. and that over 100 times, and just not seeing the ending of the level and still have a difficult time passing that level. Well, another interesting thing, like I said, with the progression is, say like you get past one level and you start a new level and you die in mid in that new level, you won't go back to the first level that you beat. You'll go back to the level that you started before you died. So that's another progression element they have in there that gives you a sense to continue playing. And I think that's one of the really interesting things about this type of game. And I never played any roguelike games. If any of you guys in the comment section have played roguelike games like this before, tell me, is that something that's standard in roguelike games where once you get to a certain level, progress to a certain level, if you die in that new level, it just takes you back to that level that you just started, or would it take you all the way back to the end? I would love to know in the comment section if this is something that's new to Returnal or it's just a standard with roguelike games. I would love to know. So let me know in the comment section below. But as I said before, this is my first experience with it, and would I recommend this game to people that have never experienced roguelike games and looking for a challenge? Absolutely. I think this game is phenomenal when it comes to gameplay, phenomenal when it comes to how the level designs change every time you die, the fast movement of the gameplay. I feel like it's a game that a lot of people should experience because it's a type of subgenre that everyone should at least try once, and I really recommend it. Do I think it's worth the $70? I haven't played through the game enough to really say that it's worth the $70 yet, but I will be talking about that later. I'll probably do a blog on that on my website. I'll leave a link to that website in the description box below for you guys to check out. Go support us over there. I'll probably do a review on my blog about is it worth the $70 or not. So make sure y'all check that out. Go over there. But I really feel like it's something that's worth trying out. And if you don't want to pay the $70 up front to get it now, and you want to try it now, I would recommend getting it from GameFly or just finding a friend that has a PlayStation 5 like you and do remote gameplay and try it out. I recommend a game. I recommend this game because it's really fun, engaging, intense, and very brutal. And if you like games like Dark Soul games like Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, you will love this game because of the difficulty in it. Now, would I recommend people that don't like difficult games to try it out? No, because it can get really frustrating. I mean, there are a couple times where I got almost to a certain level where I was about to cut out the TV. But I recommend playing it for people that want a challenge, want something different to play. It's something that I think would be beneficial to you. It give you a whole new perspective about games like this. This is a really interesting genre in my opinion, and I'm glad I tried this roguelike game out. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is something that you was wanting to play and was on the fence about? Is it a roguelike game that you have played before and you just not really interested in? Is it something that you think is not unique to roguelike games? I'll let me know all your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for listening to the end of the video. Really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button up to the channel. Make sure you share us out as well. And if you haven't become a Mad Gamer yet, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button to become a part of the community. Me and the Mad Gamer is working hard to upload more content for you guys. We know this year we've been kind of struggling with that, but it's been a rough year. But hopefully we can get back on track and upload more content for you. We're also doing content on our website where we upload videos and blogs. Make sure you check that out as well. We have a link to it in the description box below. And remember, gaming is a lifestyle, not a hobby. Talk to you later.